Travis County Judge Andy Brown is trying to get a passenger rail plan for Central Texas back on track.
He sent a message to federal officials after a multi-million-dollar grant was awarded to a high-speed rail project in East Texas.
Fox 7 Austin's chief political reporter Rudy Koski spoke to Judge Brown and joins us live from the downtown Amtrak station with what he had to say. Rudy.
You know, Amtrak provides passenger service through Austin from San Antonio to Dallas on a daily basis and back again, but it's far from efficient. It's not uncommon for a 3-hour trip by car to the Metroplex to take 4, maybe even 6 hours by train to complete. This slow roll for riders is because Amtrak uses rails owned by Union Pacific, which makes delivering freight, not people, a priority. Efforts to streamline this route have not been successful in the past. But to the east, things are moving for a plan to build a high-speed bullet train between Dallas and Houston. The Federal Railroad Administration awarding the project a $64 million grant, which keeps the plan alive. Now, in social media post, Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg included the new East Texas route on a national map of other rail projects. That map identified Central Texas as already having passenger service. Now, Travis County Judge Andy Brown responded to that post, telling the Transportation Secretary Austin and San Antonio are fast-growing metro areas and would love to be included in future passenger rail plans. Judge Brown spoke to me about the message that he's sending and the projects in the works.
The fact that we don't have great passenger rail between us and our neighbor 70 miles to the south, Bexar County, is pretty wild and pretty unique in the world. Judge Sakai in Bexar County and I have been working to pull together folks in Texas, Republicans, Democrats, others to fight for increased passenger rail service in Texas, because we're realizing that even though I-35 is being rebuilt in Austin and San Antonio, even after that, we're going to need better ways and additional ways to get around between Austin and San Antonio in particular, but really around the whole state. We're growing so fast, we need more passenger rail.
Are you worried that the administration just doesn't understand that the rail service between San Antonio, Austin, and Dallas is not the most efficient and actually needs to be ramped up? Is that what you were trying? Is that the point you were trying to make?
I don't fault the Biden administration. I don't fault TxDOT, because there's been lots of reasons over in history of why we don't have great passenger rail along this route, but we need to all come together and figure it out.
Why do you think now is the time that this could actually get on track?
I think now I'm getting a different sense from people who are Republicans and Democrats about the need for this and the desire to do this. And so that's what I'm trying to do along with Judge Sakai and this Texas Passenger Rail Advisory Committee that we set up that has, some Republican county judges, some Democratic county judges, TxDOT, others are all involved in this group.
With a lot of major infrastructure projects, the rallying cry has always been, in the past, within our lifetime. Do you think, realistically, something like this idea within our lifetime?
So really, it's just up to the Texas legislature to take advantage of the money that the Biden administration is offering. My understanding is it's about an 80-20 match. So if we come up with 20% of the funding, the feds will match 80% of that. And so this is a great opportunity for us to move forward, and we're going to be taking this issue to the legislature this session to try to get, about $300 million put into the Texas Rail Fund so that we can help match those federal funds.
Judge Brown told me that there are 3 viable options in play right now. One involves teaming up with a private company located out of Florida that's considering putting a rail line along I-35. Another idea is to spur off that Houston to Dallas bullet train route, looping west through College Station into Austin and down to San Antonio. And the third is that long-stalled idea of just cutting a deal with Union Pacific, providing some additional track for Amtrak, or possibly even rerouting freight off the existing line and giving that to Amtrak to run on. Now back to you in the studio.